Be ready. 5 seconds. Start. You have given your mandate. The President has decided. Your government has been formed. Now let us get down to work. The world is rushing ahead. It is time for us to leave our petty disputes and differences behind. It is time especially to drop the bitterness of losses and victories in the elections. My government has begun working and I urge all of you to get to work. I urge this especially to those who have been returned to Parliament. I have spent almost all my working life in and around Parliament. My heart breaks when I reflect on what it was meant to be and what we have made of this great national institution. We must once again collectively make it a forum for deliberation and disclosure, and example of civility of reasoned debate on people's problems. Therefore, I appeal to members of parliament who will be taking their seats soon. Millions and millions of people have placed their trust in you. Do strive now to make parliament worthy of those trusting, long suffering millions. And I urge the people to, you are the masters, the members you have sent are here to deliberate on your behalf. Do not now forget these members till the next elections, and I do not forget them, you. The second point I want to urge is even more elemental. Let us look ahead. Other countries are reaching for the stars. Not just products, but entire technologies break out every other year and are just as swiftly overtaken by still newer ones. This is the world we have to face. We cannot cut ourselves off from this. Those nations that are technologically and economically stronger are dominating the world. None of us can tolerate India being consigned to mediocrity. And why should we? We have all the resources we need. India has world class talent. Indians are in the forefront of new technologies the world over. In India too, as new revenues have opened up, the software industry, space research, new information and communication technologies, and our young women and men have moved in swiftly. That is the way I want all of us to look at the future with confidence. It is but natural that the turbulence if world markets in the new emerging regime of the World Trade Organization, our principal responsibility should be to safeguard the country's interests. There is no need to be shy in this regard. That is what governments the world over are pursuing in the era of globalization. Promoting the country's interests, strengthening its own abilities, does not mean isolating ourselves from the world. It means meeting its challenges after thorough preparation. And a major part of the preparation to which my government is deeply committed is a speedy internal liberalization of the economy, freeing it from all the growth hindering bureaucratic and governmental controls. Therefore, let us not fear the new regimes of trade. Let us put them to work. It is right that we should raise our voice when products that are generic to India, such as haldi and basmati, should be patented abroad. But the real remedy is to take all those initiatives that will enable India and Indians to overtake others in acquiring world class patents. That is how my government will view the new economic order, and that how I believe all of us should face it. I am reminded of what Ramakrishna Paramhansa told as aspirant. Life is like a boat. The natural place for it to be is on water. But one cannot let water enter the boat and drown it. That is what my colleagues and I mean by Swadeshi. The natural place for the country to be is in the world. But we are not to tell the powerful currents now rocking world markets to drown us. Instead, we are to put those very currents to work in our favor. Let us therefore make the boat of our national economy stronger and sturdier. Let us do it in the shortest possible time frame by unleashing the productive energies of Indian people. And let us accomplish this challenge by eradicating poverty and unemployment at earliest. In a world, step over the past and grasp the future. To do so, there is but one mantra. Let us work together. If we keep holding each other, how can the country progress? Let us break out of this destructive habit. During our glorious freedom struggle, patriotism meant going to jail, it meant struggle and sacrifice. In today's context, patriotism can only be working hard, working honestly, and working together. I appeal to one and all, to fellow politicians as well as to ordinary people, to rise to this higher challenge of patriotism. Among the things that keep us from joining hands and working together is the unfortunate turn of public life has taken. Democratic contest has given way to perpetual confrontation. Yet the nation's polity has created an atmosphere of cooperation and coalition building.